The week was long, your feet are tired, could use a vacation. Just gather round and join with Dub, it's Monday Motivation. Monday Motivation.
Hello friends, good Monday morning. Welcome to Monday Motivation, week 32, I think. 32nd week of the year of hashtag BeatUpFit. Don't forget to use hashtag BeatUpFit on all your social media posts. In the comments, one positive thing you did for yourself for the August giveaways. Let's jump right into Monday Motivation as we are working our way through August. As you're watching this, it's the 8th, I believe, of August. And we're coming up on like birthday season for us and really holiday season as we approach the fall. It's my favorite time of year. There's lots of occasions to spend time with your family and friends. And so that's why for the quote this week, I want to talk about friends. So let's get to the quote. It's from Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it is, "The ornament of a house is the friends who frequent it." A very simple quote. The ornament of a house is the friends who frequent it. Now, you look around, you see the backdrop here in my house and all the different videos you see in our house. We got stuff all over the place. We have a lot of ornaments, a lot of decorations. It's all just stuff, right? It's all just stuff. None of it matters. None of it is important. If the house was burning down, hopefully none of that's the stuff you go after. You know, you should have much more sentimental things in your life that you're chasing after, that you're going to go get. Hopefully loved ones, you know, and that type of thing. It's all just stuff. But the quote here, the ornament of the house is the friends who come to it, is really the thing that is the testament of a person, is the people that they surround themselves with. That's the way I think about that quote. And that's a way that I was always raised, and we try to raise Kaya, that, you know, you are who you surround yourself with. The types of influences that you allow to be in your life determine who you are as a person. It determines how you're viewed by others. It also determines what influences you, what shapes you. All of us go through eras of our life where we're very influenced, where we're very impressionable. We're a piece of clay that is to be molded. And those that we allow in our life are the ones that do that molding. It's very often not the adults, the mentors, the leaders. They certainly have an impact, but usually some of the strongest influences are the people that we're around every day, our friends. And so, you know, I thought that's an appropriate thing to talk about as we are getting into the holiday season here shortly, at least for us, because we start, September is a month full of birthdays, and then October we go away for family vacation. You got Halloween, you got Thanksgiving, you got fall break and winter break and Christmas and New Year's and all that. You're going to blink and all of that's going to happen, and we're going to be on the other side of it, and hashtag BeatUpFit's going to be over. It's going to be 2023. And that's going to happen really fast. You think about how fast the last 32 weeks have gone, at least for me, they've gone very, very fast. So I thought it was an appropriate time to think about what friendship means and who are the influences you allow in your life. And one of the things that I think about when I define my friends, and especially when I think about my closest and my oldest friends, the people that I see the most often, that I spend the most time with, we don't have to do anything. In fact, rarely are we doing anything. You know, it's been many, many, many years for me, probably almost 20 years, since what I did with my friends was, oh, we got to go out. We got to go to the bar. We got to go out to the club. We got to go out to the whatever. We have to go do something else together. We can't just hang out together and do nothing and live our life exactly as we always would, but together. It's been a long time since I was that type of person that needed other things, that needed substances or you know, whatever the case may be in my friendship. You know, I want to do the same thing I'm going to do, but just do it alongside a friend. So if that's going to be, we're going to just hang out in the backyard with no agenda, we're just going to sit there, throw the ball with the dog, sit and talk, not talk about anything specific, nothing planned. That's what I want to do with my friends. If it's run errands, I like to run errands with my friends if they want to do it, right? It doesn't have to be fueled by other stuff. And I think often when our friendships are defined by what we go do with those friends as opposed to who the friends are, we find ourselves turning friends over and over again because we're not actually investing in the relationship. We are investing into what we go do. That's where the investment is coming. And, you know, you hear the terms over the years, the drinking buddies, and most people's drinking buddies, they're not friends with in 4 or 5 years. They move on from those people, and they happen again, and it happens and again. because life changes constantly for all of us. Relationships happen, and marriages and divorces and kids and job changes and moves and schools and all this stuff. And people move away. They move to somewhere else. Their schedule changes. They're not available for karaoke night, or they're no longer available for poker night, or whatever the case may be. And we don't see them anymore. And if that relationship isn't grounded in who you are, then it's going to fade away. I think about, two of the oldest relationships in my life, Andrew and Steve, both of whom I've known for 20 plus years. Those relationships started because we lived in the same town and we kind of grew up together. And for Steve and I, we played ball together. For Drew and I, it was during college. We're hanging out together, doing different things, playing video games, working together. All of us worked together. But then not that long after that, that changed. And, Steve and I have not worked together in 15 years now, something like that. Same with Andrew and I. I haven't lived in the same town as either of them in that same period of time. But our relationship is just as close and just as strong as ever, even though we don't see each other as much. And everybody has a family now, and everybody has kids now. And it's because it was based on the actual relationship, who we were as a person, how we influenced each other. I value very much those two guys' opinions on what I do and who I am. And when I'm thinking about changing jobs, or you think about whatever, I talk to them. When I first started dating Natalie, it was very important for her to meet. Like, I think Steve was the first person maybe that she met, outside of Josh and David, who were here the first time she came over. The person I drove her to meet was Steve. And it was important to me. And it was important for Andrew to meet her. And these things are important because they influence, their influence matters to me. Because it's based on the relationship, not on what we went and did. What we've gone and done has been all kind of stuff over the last 25 years. But it always changes. It's always different. It's always relevant. Now is a lot of time with kids. And, even as we get older, it's going to be going to our kids' events and that type of thing. And I want to do more of that. It becomes hard because kids' events are often on school nights, 5 o'clock type of thing, or they're Saturday mornings, and the three of us all live in different towns, and we're all several hours away from each other. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. But we're going to do more of that, especially as our kids getting older, getting to middle school, high school. That's important to be at those things. If I think about my relationship with David, that started just in a hobby relationship, and now most of the time we hang out is with our families, it's with the girls and the animals, and we don't do anything. When David and Ricky came over for 4th of July, there was no agenda. Nobody had a cooler of alcohol. No, we just cooked some food and we sat and hang out, and talked, and did whatever. We didn't look at any of this stuff except for like 20 minutes at the end. We just hung out with the family and played with the dogs and talked and caught up and lived life together. And those are influences that matter to me that I want to have around. And certainly, you see with a lot of the other guys that you see me with all the time, you see what's on camera, but you don't see what we do off camera, where we're just hanging out and chilling and relaxing and living life together. And so I go back to the quote, the ornament of a house is the friends who frequent it. Who are the friends that actually frequent? Not the people that you see every once in a while. Not the people that you would like to see more often, but you don't ever talk to. Who are the people that you frequent? Digitally could be. Who are the people you text with a lot? Who are the people that you're going to see at the holidays? Who are the people whose influence matters to you? That matters to you, that helps you become a better person. Those usually are not the people that you just go out drinking with, so to speak, right? Who are the people that influence matters the most? And maybe they are. Maybe they are. So I challenge you, think about those influences. Who are the ones that frequent your house? Who are the ones that frequent this house, not this house, that you allow into your house, whose influences you, whose spirit is in you? And are they positive? Are they things that you are proud of? Do you do things that you're proud of when you're around them? Do they help you become a better person? Those are the influences that you want in your life. They're the ornaments, right, that decorate this house, the inside house. So as we get into holidays and, it becomes harder to figure out who you're going to spend time with, and time gets more and more crunching, like we talked about, these years just going by so fast. Who are those people? Make sure you make time for them, and, sacrifice whatever you need to do to make that happen. Like we talked about last week, I think being present at things, those are the people that it's most important to be present with. So that's my challenge, Monday motivation. I hope you all have a great Monday. We will have the 5,000 subscriber announcement giveaway video tomorrow. You'll see how to win that stuff. I think we're going to have some stuff with Rufus later, normal hunt videos, all that stuff. And we've got a lot of toys coming in Sunday's Dub Life, so hopefully you enjoy that. I'll talk to you next week.